Okay, this video goes with the 2-3 additional practice from the text publishers. Mainly we're dealing with triangle sums and also the exterior angle theorem for this section. Again, triangle sums, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. That's triangle sums theorem. And then we also will run across what we call the exterior angle theorem, where the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. That's called exterior angle theorem. Okay, so let's see what we need to do with these. So in number 1, let me move up. In number 1, these three angles need to add up to 180 degrees, 180. So you have a 92 and a 63 plus x has to equal 180. Combined like terms, this gives us 155 plus 1 plus x equals 180. Take 155 away from both sides, we get 25 degrees for x. So x is equal to 25. So look at number 2. These three angles need to add up to 180 degrees. So we have 87 plus 20 plus x equals 180. 87 and 20 is 107. So 107 plus x equals 180. Take 107 away from both sides, we get 73 degrees for x. So x is 73 degrees. Angle 3, or number 3, 80 and 40 adds up to 120. And 180, take away 120, equals x, which is equal to 60. So 60 degrees is going to be our angle there. Let's move up. Okay, so we have a triangle here where these angles need to add up to 180. This triangle, they also need to add up to 180. We can figure out what this angle x is in this left-hand triangle. Then, using linear pairs, we can figure out what the y degree angle is. And then using triangle sums, we can figure out what the z degree angle is. That's kind of like the plan of attack for this one. So let's look and see. So in this left-hand triangle, 28 plus 85 plus x equals 180. 28 and 85 is going to be 113 plus x equals 180. Take 113 away from both sides. X is going to be 67. So this is 67. Now here's a way we could actually use exterior angle theorem as kind of a shortcut. Otherwise we have to kind of go for the supplement, which would give us angle y, and then do from 180 again, which we're going to have to do anyway, but still, just to use exterior angle theorem, this 67 degree angle has to be equal to the 15 plus the z. So we have 15 plus measure, we'll call it z, equals 67. So z is going to be 67, take away 15, which is going to be 52. So the measure of z is 52 degrees. And now we have a choice. We could do triangle sums. All the three of these have to add up to 180. Or we could do linear pairs. If I do 180, take away 67, I get 113. So y is going to be 113 degrees. Let's look at the next one, number 5. These three angles in the big triangle need to add to 180. So 24 and 43 gives me 67 degrees. So that big angle is 67 degrees. And we have 67 and 57, and x makes 180. So 57 plus 67 plus x equals 180. 57 and 67 is going to be like 110 plus 14 is going to be 124 plus x equals 180. Take 124 away from both sides. X is going to be 56. So this is 56. Now inside this triangle, we could do, here's a place where exterior angles comes in. This angle y here is an exterior angle to this right-hand triangle. So 57 and 24 added together has to equal angle y using exterior angle theorem. And 57 plus 24 equals 81. So these two angles add up to 81. Angle y also has to be 81 by the exterior angle theorem. So we got that one. And then a linear pair, or else these all need to add up to 180, is a way of finding angle z. If I do 180 take away 81, I get 99. So 99 is going to be the measure of z. And we found all of those. Let's look over here at number 6. 11 and 50 adds up to be 61. So this angle here is 61. And we could do triangle sums and find out what x is. 61 plus 84 gives me 145. And 145 subtracted from 180 gives me 35. So this x is a 35-degree angle. Inside this triangle here, well, here we do exterior angle theorem again. 84 and 50 adds up to 134, and that's got to be the measure of y, since this is the exterior angle to this triangle on the right. So exterior angle equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. These add up to 134. Y must be 134. So we found y that way without doing a whole lot of work. And then supplementary to y is going to be this angle, or this z. 180 take away 134 is going to be 46. So 46 is going to be the measure of z. It's 46. Let's move on down. Okay, these mainly focus on exterior angle theorem. This angle is the sum of the remote interior angles. These two inside angles add up to 108, so x must be 108. Here we have an exterior angle. This exterior angle has to equal the sum of the opposite inside angles, and 94 and 39 adds up to 133. This gives 120 plus 13, 133. So x must be 133. This angle outside here has to be the sum of these two inside angles. These angles add up to 124, so x must be 124 degrees. Okay. Let's look at the next ones. I lost my markup on that one. Let's do this one over again. So again, these add up to 124, and x must be 124. Okay, let's look at number 10. This is a 19, this is an 81, this is an x. 19 plus x has to equal 81, since 81 is an exterior angle. It's equal to those two added together. So let me set the algebra up that goes with that. We have 19 plus x has to equal 81. Take away 19 from both sides. If we were to take 20 away from both sides, we get 61. We're taking one less than that away, so we actually get 62. So x is going to be 62 degrees. Number 11, 41 plus x has to add up to 115. Another exterior angle theorem problem. Take away 41 from both sides. 115 take away 40 is going to be 75. Take away one more is going to be 74. So x is 74 degrees. 12, another exterior angle problem. These two added together make 77. So x must be equal to 77. Okay, for here we want to find out what A, B, and C is in the bottom diagram. So basically we need to kind of solve this diagram. Let's see what we got here. Looking at this, okay, so this is a 180 triangle. We can't really do much with that yet. This inside triangle, though, we can easily find angle C because these three need to add up to 180. So we can find out what C is pretty easily if we do 43 and 71. We get 124 and 114. Gotta be careful with that. Get 114. And if we subtract 114 from 180, we get 66. So C is going to be 66 degrees. Let's see what else we can do here. Inside this triangle here on the left, we have 112 and a 33. That adds up to 145. And 145 plus 35 makes 180. So this angle A down here must be a 35-degree angle. So we found A. So A is 35 degrees. We found out that C was 66 degrees. And we need to find out what B is. These, a couple ways to do this. So could we do exterior angles with this? Yeah, these two together have to be the same as B because it's an exterior angle. So that lets me know it's going to be 109. The other way to do this would be that all three of these have to add up to 180. Do that right? 35 and 71 adds up to be 106. And 106 from 180 gives us 74 degrees. That's a 74. 74 and 71 is 145, so it adds up to that. So what I do wrong with the exterior angle there? Oh, actually, this isn't an exterior angle to this triangle. This is actually an exterior angle to this triangle here. And we have 35 and 33, which gives us 68 degrees, but it's still not exterior angle, so we can't, so we can't really use exterior angle with this. So I got to be careful. It's not exterior angle, but all three of these together make 180 degrees, so that makes B 74 degrees. So I tried exterior angle, but the pattern wasn't there for exterior angle. Exterior angle using B would actually be this one along with this one would be the exterior angle using B with this big triangle here. So that's why we can't do that.